Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I totally am giving advice now, guys. Alright, so I give advice on people's relationships, people's financial situation, people's, people's relationships, finances, and success, right? Or if you're a YouTuber or TikToker, I give advice on that. Now remember, guys, my advice is not set in stone, and it's not always, always, if it's like really important or it's like a crisis, I'm going to send you elsewhere, okay? So I will send you elsewhere if it sounds like it's really kind of harsh to make a quick decision on it, or it's not something that can be dealt with in a quick, fun way. But I want you guys to be open to saying whatever advice you need and how you might be feeling about certain things. I'm very good at living my life and being very productive and being successful. I mean, I'm not successful yet, but so many people, countless numbers of people will say to me, you are going to be famous, and so many people, right? So, with that knowledge in my hands, darling, I do definitely do a lot of work to make sure that I am going to be successful, and I do put in a lot of work. I pretty much have a social life. I pretty much have, my finances are okay. I mean, I'm poor, but I'm managing, and my success rate, well, I'm going to be very famous. So I really want you guys to give your questions in. If you send the questions on YouTube, I'll answer them on YouTube. If you send your questions in on TikTok, I'll answer them on TikTok. My YouTube channel is Marco DC, this one here, and my TikTok is Marco DC Molina, okay? So remember, guys, that it's important that I give advice to you guys that's solid and good for you, okay? So I'm not gonna, if you guys are saying, I met my dream man, I really want to be with him, but I don't know if I should pursue it. I'm not gonna say, oh, don't do it, right? I'm going to say, go for it. You have one opportunity here. Proceed with caution. Make sure you're safe, practice safe acts, that kind of thing, right? And even if it's a partner you had for a long time, you might be like, I'm suspecting them of cheating. I would say, practice safe acts, make sure that you are able to handle it if you find out. Maybe it's time to get a new relationship, that kind of thing. I'll try to be more sensitive depending on the situation or whatever the situation is, If it's like someone you've been married to for 20 years, I might say to you, is divorce an option? Do you feel it's an option, or do you feel like maybe you want to try and overcome it, right? 20 years is a long time to be married. If you're getting the sense that your partner really is not into you anymore and really focused on this love affair, then maybe it's time to call it quits. Or if there's kids involved and you're thinking you have to stay in the marriage, but he's really treating you bad and he's cheating, I would say try to find a way to get a divorce as long as it's feasible for you and it's safe. That kind of thing, right? There's all these options, there's all these things. So I'm really going to be looking out for your best interest. International Women's Day was March 8th, so a lot of women go through a lot of really tumultuous times and really kind of difficult times. So women deal with many things, like not being paid equal, not being able to, date in a way that they feel comfortable sometimes because their man is abusive, or their woman, or their trans partner. So, it's really kind of like, what do you do in certain situations, right? Anyway, totally enjoy the show. Bye now.